Good morning, dear students. Welcome in online classes. Dear students, in your subject history and civics, last week we have elaborated and we have discussed about that chapter number first, and last 2 days we sent you answer in PDF form. I hope that you all have completed the answer in your history form. Today we have revised your chapter number first, and tomorrow we again send to you PDF of questions. Means tomorrow we have taken your test. So please all of you prepare chapter number first, prehistory and history period. Tomorrow we send you a PDF for class test of chapter number 1. Okay. So dear students, in chapter number first, prehistory and history period, we have discussed about that what is the difference of prehistory and history. Okay, in prehistory we have no written record. Okay, in prehistory period we have no any written records. We have only use the sources of information about that physical remains. Those are discovered by our archaeologists. So for the information and for the, if you have query of any things those are related to the prehistory period, then we find out we have only archaeological sources are available. Which type of sources available? Archaeological sources are available. Those who are thousands years in the past physical remains discovered by our archaeologists. In history period, we have written record. Which period is known as the history period? When we have used the sources of information related to the history period, means written record are available into the history period. In history period, we have written record. Here in prehistory period we have no any written records. We depend on the archaeological sources like that coins, tools, pottery, मिट्टी के बर्तन. After that weapons and ornaments. Okay, so in prehistory periods we have used the archaeological sources like that tools, pottery, ornaments, weapons, coins. These all are the sources of the prehistory period, because that time no one any written record. But in history period we use the written record. So many types of written record. Which is type of the written record? Namely the textbook, okay, religious textbook, secular textbook, religious textbooks, secular textbook, and account of traveler also available for the history period. If you see that in history period there are 3 kinds of written records like that. First, which one? Secular text. Which one? Secular text like that Arthashastra written by Kautilya. Arthashastra, Kautilya. Megasthenes, foreign traveler. No, it is not a secular text. Arthashastra, Kautilya, and many other secular book and secular textbook. Example of secular text. If you see that religious book, then religious text, the Vedas, the Angas, the Vedas, the Angas, the Arras, and some important other epics into the religious form like that Ramayana and Mahabharata, also available for the sources of information for history period. Means in history period many important and rich written sources are available, religious texts available, secular texts available, and accounts of foreign travelers like that Indica, those are composed by Megasthenes, Phaon, also foreign traveler account, a book known as the Hopoki. These all are important source of information about the history period. So these are the difference of the history period and prehistory period. In prehistory period, we have no any written records. Only we depend on the physical remains. Those are discovered our archaeologists in for the physical remains in the past. But in the history period, we have rich into the written text like that secular text, religious text, and the foreign account of foreign travel. So dear students, this is the difference between the history and prehistory period. The day before study, we have sent you the last part of exercise. I hope that all of you completed in the part. What is the study? Why we study about the history? One question is very important. Why we study about the history? Because history is important for study to our past. History tells us how our ancestors lived, what was their occupations, how they were do their trade and commerce, what was the difficulties faced by our ancestors in our past, and how we improved in the present day. So history tells us lot of information about the ancestors and about the past, their living standard, their occupations, their religions, and also history provides us a lot of information about the rulers and their administrations in the past. So it is very important for the study of the history. Okay? History always based on the source of information and source of knowledge. What is history? The history is the real story of past. We can say in very simple word, history is the real story of past. Which type of events happened in the past, which type of occupations happened in the past, what was the life and what was the lifestyle of our ancestors. So these all are studied in the history. After that, many rulers ruled their kingdoms and they introduced so many coins, so many other types of the important objects for their daily life like that weapons, tools, and many other type of the goods. So these all goods and these all physical remains give me a lot of information about the prehistory and history period. Our historical monuments also a finest example for the study of our past like that Red Fort, Taj Mahal. These are all the important monuments, historical monuments. They give me a lot of information about the past and they also give me a lot of information about how the ruler ruled their kingdom, what was the important administration system and how the man and how the common people survived in the past. So it is necessary to study about the history. So please, dear students, all of you prepare chapter number 1st. Tomorrow we taken your test of chapter number 1st, and also please all of you write the question in your history copy, and also you give the answer in your history copy, and then after please click the picture and send on my personal number. Understand? Send on my personal number. Okay, no need to send on the group. Please send on my personal number. Okay, thank you.